there, and you're welcome to another episode of Kids and Mum. My name is Eltee. On today's show, we are going to give you information, we're going to educate you, it will be entertaining and so much fun. So what I want you to do right now is sit back, relax, do not change this channel because we will be right back for more on Kids and Mum. Drop your comments and questions on our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. And you're welcome back to the show. Right now, we want to speak with an occupational therapist. Her name is Promise Ogechi Amadi. She is a school-based occupational therapist with 5 years experience working with children with special needs. She has certifications in cognitive behavioral therapy and managing children with special needs. Promise, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Okay. Now we want to talk about ways to support families with a special needs child. Now, we're just going to go straight to the point. How can one support a special needs child?
Okay, among every other thing, one way to support a special needs child is to not label the child. We're good at labeling these children. Just say this child is autistic, this child is, and some people say this child is stubborn. Okay, so there could be an underlying factor that is making the child act or behave the way the child acts. So I think we should be kind. Empathy is the word. We should be empathetic to those children. And also, if you are a school owner, you should be thinking towards inclusion. The world is now going global. It's gone beyond where we are coming from. And so if you still own a school and you're saying, I don't admit children who have special needs at this point, I think you're actually working against these children. You're not being inclusive. So school owners, church owners, if you have a park, play centers, your place should be inclusive enough to accommodate children who have special needs.
Now let's talk about the home front, like the immediate family.
Okay.
How can parents nurture the relationship between a special needs child and the siblings at home?
Just like every other child in the home. Like, I have come to understand that children, especially in this my generation, are very sensitive.
Okay.
They are very aware and smart. Now, these days, if you see a 2-year, 3-year-old speaking, expressing themselves, you'll be like, who taught this child to say all of these words? So, like I would always say to mom, that everything you do in the home, your children are watching.
Okay.
And they are taking, they are either going to take it from where you stop or what you've taught them. So, the way you treat your child with special needs will determine how other siblings will treat that same child.
Okay.
Now, if you're treating that child like you are a mistake, or why you are a burden, every other child in the family would relate to that child like that. Now, I've seen couples where the husband was saying to the wife, I told you that I don't want another child. You said you wanted. Now, this is the result. It is your fault that we have a special needs child. And then he probably don't see reason why he should spend so much taking care of that child because he feels it's the mom's fault. Now, if you rub it off the other children, they're probably going to see that child as a mistake in the family and shouldn't be accommodated as one of us. And so treat that child the same way you would treat every other child, and then teach these other children that to treat that child nicely. Now, teach them what special needs is, why this child is like this, that is not the child's fault. Because every of these children, other siblings also have their own backlash. Okay. Now, some of these children get bullied in school because they have a special needs brother or sister. And so they kind of do not want to tell anybody that I have a brother or sister that has special needs, because they're going to laugh at me. They're going to say, oh, your brother behaves like this. Your brother behaves weird or acts weird and all of that. So, but if you have taught your child to stand up and defend themselves and their sibling with special needs anywhere, any day. So we had like an awareness campaign at work, and they were sensitizing the students of what special needs is, autism. And then the child will be like, oh my God, I never knew it from this light. I have a brother who has autism. I'm going to tell my mom this when I get home, all the things that I have learned. So if you have taught them over time, then they are going to relate with that child better and not say the child like or shy away from that particular child. And so you can also bring inclusion in the house. They are eating together, they are playing together, they are working together. Not like you're saying, oh, you should do this one. You know, this child has this kind of need. You don't bother him or something. Make them see that there is ability even in that disability. Let them relate together even in the home. So the siblings will better love and relate with that child better.
Drop your comments and questions on our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram.
My name is Penda Adeyere. I am 10 years old. My best subject in school is mathematics. My best sport is football. My advice for children is that they should follow their dreams. My name is Penda Adeyere. Thank you for watching Kids and Mom.
Drop your comments and questions on our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. So let me ask you this question, Promise.
Okay.
What are the things you say to a mother with a special need, with a special needs child, and what are the things you do not say to a mother with special needs, with a special needs?
Okay. What you can say to a special needs mom? Well, I feel they are going through a lot already, emotions and all of that. I think I want to say a big well done to every one of them. They are super moms, and I just want to say that they are not alone, and if you need help, please get one. Do not lose yourself because you are raising a child with special needs. There have been instances where some women lost their homes because they have a child with special needs. There's been instances where some women just stop taking care of themselves just because they are raising a child with special needs. So please, it's important that you are looking out for yourself too, because if something happens to you today, nobody will take care of your child the same way you will take care of them. And what you shouldn't say to a mother with special needs, I feel some persons just say, Madam, you are not disciplining this child enough. And because they do not understand the fights, like I've said before, the battles that you're fighting. Now, these children, you have some children who have special needs, they are picky eaters. They don't eat everything. They have meltdowns, right? They throw tantrums and all of that. So there's a whole lot of emotion. And this mother is trying to manage. There are some children who do not even sleep. They have issues with sleep. Some children so do not say to a mother that they are not disciplining the child enough, because you do not know how much they are putting into raising that child. And also, some person will say, my normal child. I'm like, who is abnormal? And then you are saying to a special needs mom, like, my normal child. So are you saying my child is abnormal or something? What are you implying? So I think we should be, like I've said, be careful with your words and how you are relating with these people. Even if they do not say it to you that they are hurt or your words are not okay, when they get back home, they're going to think about it again and they start reflecting and like, okay, my child is normal. Okay, that person has a normal child or something. So generally, I think we need to do better and be more empathetic with these people and not use words that you know naturally, if they say it to you, you will not accommodate it.
So do you have any advice for people watching the show, for people listening to us talking about special needs children? Do you have an advice for us today?
To everybody out there, be a voice for that child with special needs. It might not be your child, but there's a brother, a sister, it's somebody somewhere who has a child with special needs. I think we need more awareness. We need more advocacy in the aspect of special needs. And so wherever you are in your little corner, as much as you can, please be a voice. And if you cannot be a voice, please do not kill the zeal or the passion or hurt people who are dealing with these emotions. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to the show today. Thank you so much for sharing light on this topic. It was really enlightening and eye-opening.
Thank you.
And as a way of gratitude to us, we have a little gift for you.
Wow.
So we have this beautiful throw pillow by Kids&Mum to
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and we hope that you come again.
Thank you, Kids&Mum. I love this. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful. All right, that was an amazing talk. But we have a lot more for you right here on the Kids&Mum show, so do not go anywhere because we will be right back. Drop your comments and questions on our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Kids&Mum. My name is Omomi, also known as Tokes. And on today's episode, I want to share with you 8 tips, 8 signs that your child is being bullied. So let's go straight into it. So number 1, your child loses interest in things that he once or she once enjoyed. So say for example, they enjoy drawing. Then all of a sudden they're like, I don't want to draw anymore. That is one of the signs to pay attention to. And remember, this is 8 signs that I'm sharing with you. So it needs to be a cumulative of the 8 and not just 1 out of 8. Number 2, changing in eating habits. If all of a sudden now they don't want to eat anymore and there is nothing wrong with them in terms of health-wise, that is a sign for you to pay attention to. Number 3, your child is unable to sleep. Typically, they go to bed at 7 p.m. and then all of a sudden, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, they are not sleeping. That is a sign that you need to pay attention to. Number 4, feeling of sadness. I don't know if you've experienced it or you've seen it, but all of a sudden they feel overwhelmed and they're looking gloom and doom. Please pay attention to that child. It could be a possible sign of being bullied. Number 5, your child wants to be alone all the time. You know, typically you sit down in the living room or you're in the garden or even on the dining table and you're having fun time together, but now they don't want to do that again. They're like, I want to be in my room, or can I be by myself? That is a sign for you to pay attention to. Number 6, your child doesn't want to go to school. If all of a sudden school, they're excited to go, they're waking up in the morning, Saturday, Sunday, they're getting ready for school. And then when it's time to go to school, all of a sudden, they're like, I don't want to go to school. Please pay attention to that child. Something is definitely going on. And number 7, your child's grade is going down. For a child who has been doing well, or even the child has been average, you know what I mean, like getting the 5 and 6, or if the child is on the 7 and 8, and all of a sudden now instead of going up, it's going down. That is a sign for you to pay attention to. Speak to the teachers. Find out what is going on in school. Phone in, come in unexpectedly just to see what is going on around the school. You'll be surprised what you pick up. Even during break time as well. You'll be surprised. Is the child playing with everyone or are they playing by themselves? That is a sign for you to pay attention to. And number 8, the child, which is your child in this case, is saying negative things about themselves. Please pay attention to that child. These are 8 signs that your child is being bullied. I'm just going to do a quick recap for you to listen to the 8 signs that I want you to pay attention to. If you see any of those signs, especially most of them, more than 5, 6, please, you need to pay very, very good attention and seek help to resolve this. Number one, your child suddenly is not interested in things they used to be interested in. Number two, their eating habit has changed. What they enjoy eating, they don't want to eat anymore again. Number three, your child is unable to sleep. Number four, feeling of sadness. Number five, your child wants to be alone all the time. Sometimes it's good because I believe everyone is entitled to have their own space. But if all of a sudden I want to be by myself, that is a sign. Number six, your child doesn't want to go to school. Number seven, their grades are going down. And number eight, your child says negative things about themselves. These are 8 signs that I want you to pay very close attention to. They are signs that your child is being bullied. I hope you find them valuable. Let me know in the comment section, has any of this happened to you? Has your child been bullied? What did you do about it? And remember, if you want to watch more amazing episodes, check us out on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Eltee TV. See you soon. Bye.
Drop your comments and questions on our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. And we've come to the end of another Kids and Mom show. Thank you so much for allowing us to be on your screen today. Until we'll come your way again, same station, same time, from me and every one of us here at the Kids and Mom studio, it is God bless and bye for now.